Welcome to the Bearded Barbarian! Welcome everybody. This video is a video that's very, very different than some of my others. This is not a mystery box. At least it's not a mystery to me. It is a mystery to you. I made a purchase a couple weeks ago, and I purchased from a company called Wish. A lot of people probably know about this company. They're an online company, as far as I know, strictly, and it is inexpensive goods. That's a nice way of saying cheap. Cheap goods from China, and you order them directly from China. There's an app that you can get, and so on and so forth. I've seen some reviews of some different things. Some people really like Wish because the stuff is a lot more inexpensive than you would find of similar things here. And then some people don't, because it's, you know, when you get things that are less expensive, sometimes the quality is not there. I figured I would try something and get something that's a little bit different. I've had my eye open for some Sideshow Collectibles hot toys. I really like those. I have not purchased any yet. I'm trying to keep my eye out for one that I really want, because they're not cheap. They're, you know, between $300 and $600 on the sort of the medium side. There are some that are even more than that. And I don't know if I want to really spend that kind of money yet for this type of thing. So I purchased this from Wish for $57, and it was, I believe, $6 or $7 shipping. So it was like $62, something like that, somewhere in that ballpark. Okay. As far as I know, it's still available. And it is a Star Wars figurine, and I'll leave it at that until you actually get a chance to see it. Now, opening this box could be interesting. I'm gonna use my trusty knife here. Try not to slash into this thing. Whoever boxed this used every piece of packing tape in China to do it, because it is completely wrapped with tape. Now, one thing I will say about this so far, up to this point, is it took forever to ship. Okay, of course it's coming from China, but it found the slowest boat from China to here. So, you know, I've gotten spoiled over the years purchasing things from Amazon that in 2 days I get the item and I'm very excited and blah, blah, blah. But I had to really sort of temper my timeline when it came to purchasing this, because, again, it came from China directly, and, well, it wasn't that directly. Okay, it went around the world a couple times, I think. So for it, and it finally arrived. It probably took, to be honest with you, 3 weeks, maybe 3.5 weeks. I don't know. It might have even taken a month. I sort of I'd gotten to the point where I'd kind of forgotten about it, and then it sort of showed up at my door. I was like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, that thing from Wish." So let's see it. Let's just see if it's a good wish or a terrible wish. Okay, so let's see what we got here. And like I said, I believe it's still on their website as we speak. So we'll see what it looks like. Okay. Sorry, it's taking me a while to get into this. I'm exhausted opening this. What in the world? I appreciate the wrapping, because at least they're showing some care and that it's not going to go all beaten up, but good gracious. Look at all this bubble wrap. I'm going to have a lot of fun later popping bubble wrap. Okay, how's that sound? All right, let's see what we got. All right, let's take a look at the box first. What is it? It is Star Wars, and it is Darth Vader. Not sure if you can see that or not. So it is a Darth Vader figurine, and all right, let's go ahead and rotate it. It's got some decent art on the front, not too much, but at least it says Star Wars. Variant Play Arts is supposedly the company. I don't know if this is legitimate, you know what I'm saying? It probably is not. I'm sure it's not a Disney company, let's put it that way. So we're going to see what we got here. Go ahead and crack this baby open. Let's take a look. All right, like I said, you know, I'd love to have some of the items from Sideshow Collectibles, some of the hot toys. But unfortunately, like I said, they're pretty pricey. Okay, so I really would wanted to see how this was and so on and so forth, and give you guys some opinions, so you don't, if you order it, you're not wasting money on something that maybe isn't very good. Hopefully it's really good and you'll think it's something that you want to purchase. Okay, there's some things in here. Okay, this is just the box. So in this first section, you'll see like a base. and some pieces. I won't put all the pieces together because it's going to take me forever to do that. I'll probably put one together, pull it together at the end, and then add to the video and just edit it back. But I just wanted you to see the basic figure. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and pull him out. He's in this container, as you can see. All right, so he's in this, it's kind of a thin plastic container here. There's some more bubble wrap in the back. And here he is. So I'll go ahead and pull him out. Feels like he's got a lot of moving parts, which is cool. So let's see what we got here. All right, and we'll talk a little bit about his figure in a minute and how he looks and so on and so forth, and his shape. And there's a bunch of things. All right, so I'll see if we can hold him up like that. You can see him good. And I'll slowly rotate him. Okay. I will be honest, based on what I see so far, he's not exactly anatomically correct as far as he doesn't look like the same shape as a regular Darth Vader. It's Darth Vader and a samurai warrior had a baby. And this is baby Darth Vader as a samurai warrior. But he's still pretty cool. There's still, based on, like, again, I paid $62 for this thing, so I don't think it's that bad. But it's certainly not Sideshow Collectibles quality, okay? All right, so that's that figure, and like I said, I'll put him on a base here shortly. I don't know if I can get him to stand up without a base, but I'll try that, leave that. Okay, let's see what else we got, all right? Usually these come with some different hands and so on and so forth. It comes with some different features. Okay, one of the hands, as you can see, it is a lightsaber, but it's a motion lightsaber. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take this off. This hand that he's got is pretty basic. I think if I take this out, I want to break his little hand. Here we go. All right. Okay. Maybe I did. All right. Let me go ahead and set him down. Not sure. That's the hand that needs to go in. Okay. So his arm does come off, and you can change around the different arms. So I'll set that down. The other piece that we've got is a lightsaber, just a regular saber. Okay, it's not the motion one. It's kind of cool. It's got a little bit of a white on the end. Looks like it's gotten extra hot. Not bad, not bad. The paint's not great. It's a little faded in areas, and the detail isn't perfect. But from a distance, it looks pretty good. But up close, if you looked at it up close, you'd say, yeah, the quality just isn't as great, obviously, as something else. But not bad. It's not bad. Okay. When I was a child, we had a lot of Star Wars toys, and it reminds me sort of that. That some of those toys they look good from afar, but not that great, up close. Here's another one that's actually kind of cool. It's a hand. And again, I'll try to put the hand on here if I can get the hands off. Okay, there we go. It's the hand that we want to put on there. All right, so you can see this is a hand, and he's holding a ball like a fire. He's holding like a flaming something, like a ball or something like that. He's mad. He's very angry. So there's a hand that does that. So again, there's the two lightsabers. There's a number of other hands posing in a variety of different ways to hold weapons. So we've got, let's see, 1, 2, looks like 2. There's a gripping hand. There's an open hand, like he's grabbing you around the throat. He's got that pose on his hand as well. There's another one that's similar. There's a couple similar ones. And then there's a gripped hand here, okay? All right. And again, you can't really see it too well, but it's a gripping hand for the sword. This is the hand that goes with the sword. So you go ahead and put that in there like that, okay? So you can grip a lot of different things with this left hand and right hand. He's got a cloak that appears to be blowing in the wind. It's rubber. It's not fabric. It's just like a molded rubber, and it doesn't really adjust that much. He's got like a belt area with like an extra cloak down below. That looks pretty cool. He's got a belt. It's like his little belt here. Again, it's not really Darth Vader because his outfit is completely different than what you would find in the real Darth Vader. But it's cool from the perspective is it's trying to be Darth Vader, but it's clearly not Darth Vader. So I think that's different and sort of interesting. So you get what you pay for. You have to understand that you get what you pay for. You get something and you expect it to be, like I said, like a sideshow collectible or something like that. You're not going to be very happy. But if you get with the idea that maybe I can get this to pose it and do different things, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this. I'm not sure if this is a cool way of doing it or not. But let's see if I can pull this hand off. I figured out how to do. Yeah, there we go. All right, so yeah, here we go. All right, so like I said, so as you can see, he's got his, and you can rotate it this way and rotate it that way, and whatever way that you want to pose it to. I wouldn't play with it a lot. I mean, personally, because I'd just be concerned that eventually it would break apart. But to pose it a few times and to leave it on display, it's not bad. It's not bad. Would I buy it again? Yeah, I probably would buy it again. Yeah, I mean, it's again, for what you're paying for, it's not that bad. If you're expecting really super high quality, you're not going to be that happy. The only thing about the articulations in it, they're a little loose. Okay, so you're not going to get them to, they're not real stiff. So you can't bend them, but in so many poses. Now, once he's on his base, which I will open, that's it in here. So that you probably can pose them in a few other places. Again, there's a lot of pieces. So what I'm going to do is just kind of show you the base, and then at the end I will show you I'll leave some pictures in there of it completely put together with the pose that I chose for it, and some of the other things. So you can sort of see. I'll set this aside. You can sort of see the base is clear. It's a clear base. It's a hexagon with a little hole for you to put the feet in, these two little spots right here. And it has this other section right here where you have some other pieces that holds it up. It's got like an arm that comes out. It's all clear, and it holds it, and it'll come around to the back and kind of hold it, almost like a Barbie, except this isn't a Barbie. But it's got a little stand that kind of holds it up and grips it. Okay. Yeah, so it's not too bad. It's got, like I said, there's a lot of pieces here, which I think is pretty good for based on what you're getting. Everything's in Chinese, I will say that. So either learn Chinese or figure it out by the visuals. The card itself, it's got a lot of visuals to explain how to do it. It's, like I said, I think it's fairly easy to put together. It shouldn't be that challenging for me to manage all that. So, yeah, like I said, I'd like to hear what people's input is and people's thoughts. Hopefully I gave you enough of a spiel on what you're getting, what you're sort of seeing. I will, I will put try to put some of the pieces together and mold it a certain way and hold him, so pose them in a couple different poses and take some pictures to add at the end of the video so you can take a look. So hopefully you enjoyed this. This is, this is Darth Vader. I got it on wish.com. I'll put the link in below for you to take a look and see what you think. I could see 50% of the people liking it, and maybe some other people not liking it as much. So, buyer beware from that perspective. Make sure to comment down below and see, did you like it? Did you think, based on the video that you saw and the pictures that you'll see at the end, did you enjoy this this figure, and would you buy this? And did you enjoy the video? If you want me to do more figurine unboxings, I'm not planning on having a ton of figurines, but I felt like this one would be sort of an interesting one to do because you don't see a lot of ones for this type of thing. So hopefully you'll comment, you'll subscribe to my channel. I'm doing a lot of different other things, some more mystery boxes and some other things I'll be doing, and we'll try a lot of different things. And like I said, your input really helps me out to try to tell us what way the channel needs to go so that we're successful in the future. Thank you very much. Again, subscribe, share the video with anybody that you know, and we'll be seeing you in our next video.